Hello everyone. In this video, we will discover the air of Chandigarh. We will see the role of atmosphere in climate control, climate of Chandigarh, wind pattern of Chandigarh, rain pattern of Chandigarh and air pollution in Chandigarh. So let's begin. Before we begin, we should know something about Chandigarh. Chandigarh, city and union territory of India, located about 165 miles north of New Delhi. The territory is bounded by the state of Haryana on the east and by the state of Punjab on all other sides. It is situated on the Indo-Gangetic Plain, a short distance southwest of the Shivalik Range, between two seasonal hill torrents, the Sukna and the Patiali rivers. The land is a flat and fertile tract of alluvial soils, and its rural farmland produces such crops as wheat, corn and rice. Chandigarh derives its name from the deity Chandi, meaning the goddess of power. Garh, meaning the fort, gave the city its name. Chandigarh, the city beautiful. What is air? Air is the general name for the mixture of gases that makes up the Earth's atmosphere. This gas is primarily nitrogen, which is 78%, mixed with oxygen, which is 21%, water vapor, variable, argon 0.9%, carbon dioxide 0.04%, and trace gases. Pure air has no discernible scent and no color. So now let's begin our first topic, the role of atmosphere in climate control. Atmosphere is multi-layered gaseous envelope surrounding the Earth. No atmosphere, no life. Example, other planets like Venus and Mars. What is atmosphere? The atmosphere is a protective layer that safeguards from the harsh conditions of the solar system. The air is a poor conductor of heat during the day. It prevents the temperature of the Earth and prevents the heat to escape to the outer space during the night. It keeps the average temperature of the Earth steady. Moon has no atmosphere and the temperature ranges from 121 degrees Celsius during the day to 157 degrees Celsius at night. Functions of atmosphere. The atmosphere protects the Earth from radiations and cosmic layers coming from the outer space. The ozone layer in the Earth's atmosphere protects the Earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiation. The dense layers of molecular gases absorb the cosmic rays, gamma rays and X-rays, thereby blocking the most of the harmful effects. Tons of space debris strike the Earth every day. It is the molecules present in the atmosphere that destroy them before they reach the ground. The role of atmosphere in climate control. It acts as a protective blanket for organisms existing on Earth. Second, as air in the atmosphere is a good conductor of heat, it helps to maintain the Earth's temperature by preventing the sudden increase in temperature during the day and also during the night. It slows down the escape of heat into the outer space. Third, air is one of the most important natural resources and there is no life without air. Fourth, the atmosphere forms blanket over the surface of Earth and maintains the variation of temperature and pressure on the Earth during day and night. Fifth, it helps to keep the temperature of Earth at optimum for the survival of life. If there would be no atmosphere, then there would have been a drastic change in temperature during days and nights, as in the case of Moon, where temperature varies from minus 190 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. So now let's go to the second topic, that is the climate in Chandigarh. Chandigarh has a humid subtropical climate characterized by a seasonal rhythm. Very hot summers, mild winters, unreliable rainfall and great variation in temperature. Minus 1 degree Celsius to 46 degrees Celsius or 30.2 degree Fahrenheit to 114 degree Fahrenheit. The average annual rainfall is 1110.7 mm. The city also receives occasional winter rains from the western disturbance originating over the Mediterranean Sea. The western disturbances usually bring rain predominantly from mid-December till the end of April, which can be heavier sometimes with strong winds and hails if the weather turns colder during March-April months, which usually proves disastrous to the crops. Cold winds usually tend to come from the north near Shimla, capital of Himachal Pradesh, and from the state of Jammu and Kashmir, both of which receive their share of snowfall during winter time. Moving to the third topic, the wind pattern. The wind rose for Chandigarh shows how many hours per year the wind blows from the indicated direction. Example, southwest. Wind is blowing from southwest to northeast. Average wind speed. The wide area hourly average wind vector at 10 meters above the ground. The wind experience at any given location is highly dependent on local topography and other factors, and instantaneous wind speed and direction vary more widely than hourly averages. The average hourly wind speed in Chandigarh experiences significant seasonal variation over the course of year. The windier part of the year lasts for 5.1 months, from January 20 to June 23, with average wind speeds of more than 6.4 miles per hour. The windiest day of the year is April 19. With the average monthly temperature, we can get the idea of wind. This is the Chandigarh's overall air temperature. The Chandigarh city is known for its folk songs and dances, which are popular all over the country. Bhangra, Gidda, Luddi, Jhumar, Julli, Sami, Tiyan, Dankra, Gatka, etc. are some of the popular folk dances of the city. Even in the Indian movie industry, these dance forms and folk songs are used widely. Let's take a glimpse at Bhangra. facts you should know about Chandigarh. First, the city got its name Chandigarh from the Chandi Devi Mandir. Chandi means warrior version of goddess Parvati and Garh means fort. The temple lies in Panchkula, that is 15 kilometers away from the city Chandigarh. Second, the city was the dream of our honorable late Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and his vision was brought into reality by French architect Le Corbusier. Today, it is spread over an area of 114 square meters and is known as the first planned city of modern India. Third, the open hand monument, a symbolic structure of peace, was the central idea of the architect Le Corbusier. The symbol represents to give and to offer. Fourth, the city is also known as City of Roundabouts, as after every few meters on the road, there are roundabouts decorated with plants and flowers, adding miles to the beauty. Fifth, the man-made Sukna Lake is one of the longest channels for rowing and yachting events in Asia. Sixth, the beautiful city too has many haunted places and abandoned homes. Most haunted stories lie in Sector 16, where there is a famous haunted house and haunted bridge. The house has been lying vacant from several years and its condition is enough to give you shivers. To the fourth topic. The fourth topic is the rain pattern. To show variation within the month and not just the monthly totals, we show the rainfall accumulated over a sliding 31-day period centered around each day of the year. Chandigarh experiences the extreme seasonal variation in monthly rainfall. The rainy period of the year lasts for 10 months from December 19 to October 19, with a sliding 31-day rainfall of at least 0.5 inches. The most rain falls during the 31 days centered around July 28, with an average total accumulation of 8.8 inches. The rainless period of the year lasts for 2.0 months from October 19 to December 19. The least rain falls around November 14 with an average total accumulation of 0.2 inches. Moving to the last topic, that is the air pollution. Now, what is air pollution? Air pollution is the introduction into the atmosphere of chemicals, particulates, or biological materials that cause discomfort, disease, or death to humans, damage other living organisms such as food crops, or damage the natural environment or built environment. Effects of air pollution. Air pollution is a major environmental health problem affecting the developing and the developed countries alike. In fact, in the developing world, the highest air pollution exposures occur in the indoor environment. Air pollutants that are inhaled have serious impacts on human health, affecting the lungs and the respiratory system. They are also taken up by the blood and pumped all around the body. These pollutants are also deposited on soil, plants, and in water, further contributing to human exposure.